Yo, bitches. We're in a fucking Silk Song world, and I'm just a little baby Silk Song girl, bro. You know what I'm talking about. Alright. I got my monster. I got my monsters. And I got my little monster. Hello, little monster. Hello. Oh, we just... We are ready. Energy drink at 6 a.m. can't be healthy. You know what's not healthy? Getting sick burned by your local internet streamer, Red Tooth. Or should I call you Bitch Tooth? Oh, man. Oh. It's fucking terrible. Holy shit. Oh, man. Oh, man. That's just fucking embarrassing. Okay.
Which quest would you like?
Okay. So I'm not even inviting you people to this fucking game.
Spirits protect you.
Hey, can I say something here? Can I say something? So first of all, I would like to thank everyone for coming to this morning's stream. Second of all, there's a situation occurring with the Nintendo Switch. And it is a situation that is very strange. And we need to take this from a cross-regional perspective, because the people who are saying this out loud nearly exclusively live in the continental United States. So I have been asked maybe a dozen times, dude, what do you think of $80 and $90 games? To which I respond, that's what I've been paying for games since 1996. What the fuck are you talking about? And then they go, well, it's US dollars now. It's like, oh, so now that it's you guys, it's different. I understand that now. It's different now. I get it. There's also a second part to that, which is $80 games right now, because Nintendo announced all those fucking prices literally 2 hours before further economic turmoil. I ran some math, and due to new tariffs on Vietnam, the Switch 2 will cost the same amount in Canada and the US in dollars, the regional dollars. So that's gonna be wild as fuck. Because like people are like, what about you know, $90 Switch games USD? It's like, you wish, dude. That $90 Switch game USD, that was yesterday. Today, we're talking, I don't know, fucking 110 to 120 with tax. I hope you enjoy my streams. Wow! That's crazy. Yeah, there is definitely a fucking. Wait, what? Oh, I didn't even find this one. That scalp broke immediately. Why does it hate me so? What? What? So to make up for the tariffs, you need to dunk on me about 29% more than usual, bro. Bro, I believe in you. I believe in you.
Hello.
I believe you can do it.
I wish you luck.
So there's a very strange situation going on with the Switch 2 and cost for dollars. And that situation is basically that so for us Canadians, will Switch 2 games cost $120? It's really not clear because it has no. I mean, Canadians buying Japanese games are not going to be tariff. They're just going to have to deal with the increased cost. So, like, I expect Mario Kart to cost a cool $99 plus tax, which would be $114, which in absolute terms is not actually nearly as large of an increase as you would expect, considering I was paying 99 CAD for fucking Street Fighter back in 1997. Because Canadian prices have always been fucked up. Sales tax is 15%. Depends on the province. I think in Quebec it's 14.5%. In BC I think it's 12%. I'm not used to the BC sales tax yet. You know what I'm saying? I just want a scalp. Why is everyone mad? Nah, Treehouse stream starts at 7. Pardon me.
Something's coming.
So I don't know if you guys saw, but there is a genius, and I mean genius, Switch 2 pre-order situation going on the Nintendo website. Like, legit genius. The Nintendo website opened up a waiting list for pre-orders yesterday, right? And they said, hey, so in order to get the pre-order, you will first have to have a Nintendo account that's active. The Nintendo account must also have had a year of Switch online play added, you know, bought Nintendo Online, and you had to have at least 50 hours of game time on the account across various games, and the deadline for those conditions was over the instant that the conditions went up, which is the part that really matters. So if you don't own a Switch, you're screwed? Yes, that is exactly what that means. And the reason why they did that is that so scalpers couldn't just go, oh, okay, well, I'll blow through 50, you know, I'll blow through 50 hours of gameplay and get a Nintendo account today to get into the thing. Like, it completely fucks them. They have no fuckarooning. I think it's a great system. I think it's great. Yeah, I know it's not Treehouse, bro. Treehouse isn't for another half hour. Calm your boobies. Take your boobies and go, ooh, and calm them. You know?
It's getting away. This should fix it.
So, I wonder, someone said they already got an email from Nintendo about their pre-order thing. That's cool. I bought Halo 3 in 2007. It cost $60. Today it's $93, so we have allowed paying $60 for the longest time. Okay. So I actually have so for the Nintendo Online, I actually have the family plan, and on the family plan I have like a page and some of my buddies on Discord, so we can play Smash. So for me, in that my specific issue, it was like the Nintendo Online was actually like fairly valuable.
Something's coming.
Like it had worth. You know. Oh man. Oh yeah, the Switch is gonna cost like $600, $700 in the States. Like that's what it's gonna cost. And because there's not enough time to change the situation. Right? The situation is not changed. And what we're gonna see is, so any Canadian town that's like close to the border is gonna have a bunch of scalpers traveling north, specifically to buy Switches at like CAD prices. And then getting like fucking their cars torn up at the border, and then getting hit with like exorbitant duty costs. So like some scalpers may be arrested for like fucking duty evasion, you know, like Switch smuggling. So that might be cool actually. Apparently Nintendo's been trying to switch the Switch 2 to the US already. Yeah, but that means that the second batch of Switches will cost $150 more. There goes the ridge.
Here comes the message part.
Yeah, finally. And I need a second scalp. That's the funniest thing. Is it duty evasion if it's only Switch and it's only for me? I mean, if they catch you, yeah. Why you go? Okay, why are you going into the Canada to buy a video game console? On the way back, did you buy your video game console? No. What's that in your hands? Playing the new Mario Kart? Nothing. It's a Game Boy. Oh, that's good. I like that. Opinions on Dustborn? Me and Paige were talking about this yesterday. We are baffled by people's like disappointment in Dustborn. From Software is doing cool, weird multiplayer shit. That's cool. Okay. Night Rain looks hot. So currently the plan for me and Paige is hit the online stores, right? And then maybe pull in some favors at some local and less than local stores. You know. We might, we might just like be like, babysitter, can you just take the child for like an entire day? Paige and I have to go be big boys. You know. It's gonna be really strange, because like I've always maintained on my show that my show is not a replacement to playing certain games for whatever reason. And now I am being forced to encounter the reality that with the Nintendo Switch, that is a naive stance to take. You know what I'm saying? It's all parasocial anyway. I mean, yeah, everything's parasocial, man. Parasocial D's nuts. Got it. Yeah, so Cincinnati, I think that the economic reality and the marketing reality of what you said is dead on. The number one thing that people use the streams for is does this game look good enough for me to buy? They're buyer's guides. They're more effective than demos in a lot of ways. You know? And with game prices costing more, that buying guide demo purpose and discovery is much more important. So like the plan for me and Paige on launch day is to do Deltarune. And there's two reasons for that. One, Paige will literally die if she does not play Deltarune. She has a disease. It's called papyrusmus. The second of which is that we can't be certain. We cannot be certain that we'll actually get a hold of a Switch 2 on launch day. Or a dock, which we would need to stream. Right.
Another successful. Yeah.
Deltarune's on PC? Yes. Yes. That is why we would... People don't listen. That is why we would be doing Deltarune, because Deltarune is Switch agnostic. Switch 2... Oh, wait. Does it come with a dock? I don't know. What do you do with your Switch 1? I don't know, man. Shove it up your fucking ass. Don't ask me these questions. Where do I get a quality fin? And an eroded husk. Kira Nico, ride. Quality fin. Delexes. On high rank. I hate Delexes. Okay.
You've got all the time
And
in the world.
eroded husk. Locale, sandy. Okay, so eroded husk is just a bone. It's just a bone. All right, so let's load up the Treehouse stream area, shall we? You know, and so that we can switch to it when we need to. Oh, I don't have the sniffles. This is just how I am when I get up in the morning. Because I'm a man now. I'm a man. I am a man. For the price of what it'd be in the value of a PS5, do you think it'd be a good idea to trade a PS5 for Switch 2? So the interesting thing is that trading your consoles out is a much better deal than it used to be because you keep your games if they're digital. No Sulk Song? That's fine, dude. Yeah, I would like to see these games. Oh, fuck! All right. All right. Okay. Okay, can you guys see that shit? Can you guys see that? Yeah? Okay, good. Good. We're gonna... You might want to cut your losses. Get some sleep. What are you talking about? This is E3's situation.
Just tell me what you need. See you again soon.
I'm working here.
What would you like to do? See you later then.
We're working.
To the hub. These are the available quests. May the spirits protect you.
I don't believe in sleep or condoms. That's right. Did I get some sleep? Yeah, I went to bed at 9:30, guys. And aside from my tiny baby man going at 5 a.m. and then going back to sleep, which I did not understand why he did that. It seemed like a weird thing to do. Genuinely. Don't get it. I hate these fucking things. Hate them. The fact that he went back to sleep is the funniest part.
Knew I could count 'em.
Yeah, I need 5. See if we can get 5 before 7 a.m. Shall we? That's 1. Was he dreaming? Was he dreaming about Nintendo Switch 2 prices? It's definitely possible. So yeah, the only way to catch these things is you have to fucking chase them down until they decide to stop for a second. You can't even flash bomb the fucking things. And then you miss them, and it's a whole thing. My dog's doing cool flips, though. That's cool.
Here comes
Fucking 109 Australian dollars? That's rough, buddy.
nothing personal, buddy.
Thank God video games are a business expense. You know? Thank God that's like a real thing that people do. Doesn't Australia always pay an absurd amount for everything? Yeah. It's because they're far away. I'm sure there's more complicated reasons for that, but it's because they're far away. You think the high price might make it easier to get at launch? No. Easier to get in a year? Absolutely. Easier to get at launch? No. Absolutely not.
Here comes the messy part.
Got 2 quality fins, man. I need 5, bro.
Get here.
And I just killed all the D-Lex. Darn. Was the Switch 1 hard to get a year in? Bro. Yes. Yeah, what is the deal with the game card bullshit? I see people doing the complaining. I don't actually understand what's going on. Is it just because they're downloads or whatever? Physical game card. It's a slip that lets you download the game, not actually physical. But you can still lend it, right?
Nothing personal.
Yeah? Okay, well that's not as bad as I would have expected.
Go.
That's the lending it is the important part. And now we're in a weird place where you're like, oh, digital games #1 thing is lending, and then I have my Steam family library over here, where I'm lending like $100,000 worth of fucking video games,
Here comes the messy part.
or whatever the fuck it is. It's probably not. That's too high.
Get here.
$2,000 worth of video games. How will I know Rogue Trader is done? So you're going to wait for the second DLC to come out. Then there'll be another patch after that second DLC. And then you'll wait 2 months to see if they announce a second season pass of DLC, which they might. Oh my god, I hate these fucking things. Oh my god. Any GameCube games I'm looking forward to? It was wild to see me... like, see Max just scream when he saw Soul Calibur. Me stand back like I was struck by a fucking... like a fucking ghost. And Paige go, oh, yeah, Soul Calibur 2! Like, it is unmistakably the best Soul Calibur game that has ever been.
I'll be taking this. Go!
My Soul Calibur 2 is incredible.
Here comes the messy part.
Alright, what am I at? I think I'm almost done. I just need one more. Guys, pray for me. Give me that quality fin. Quality fin. Do Screamer Pods work on Dalex? Maybe, but Screamer Pods have a unfortunate reality is that they're one of the only pods that have to be actively farmed from a monster. Which makes them really, really annoying. You know? Isn't this the desert from 4U? It's not. This is the desert from 3U.
Buddy.
And trust me, I know it. I recognize it.
Let's see.
Your Bryce has 2 3U locales, yeah. Has the flooded forest. And it has the sandy plains.
Here comes the
Yeah, I've seen that the Tekken 8 patch is bad, but I didn't expect to see that the review score for it had been changed to overwhelmingly negative.
Go!
Like, I didn't like that's bad. I don't think I've ever seen a patch make people this mad. Sidestepping is dead. You know what? So, Harada is like, I need to ruin my 3D fighting game so that Virtua Fighter has no competition because his true love is Virtua Fighter. What predictions do I have for this Treehouse stream? I predict that people the world over will be super conflicted because the Treehouse stream will make many games look extremely good and high quality, and then they will say, by the way, sell your ass to buy it. Sell whole. You need your ass for pooping? It's not for that now.
Nothing personal, buddy.
Oh my god. Desire sensor kicked in. Alright, this is the last guy we can kill. Because, the Treehouse stream is starting. Any plans to stream old Switch games? I will stream some old Switch games. Briefly. For sure.
Knew I could count on you. Here comes the messy part.
I don't have time. I have to do it later.
Good job, buddy.
Did I read the developer Switch 2 interviews? I did not.
Oh, hey.
But I have plenty of time to talk about that shit with y'all. Maybe Elmo got one. Elmo got 4. Thanks, Elmo! I love you! Well, that worked out super good. Hold on, we gotta go change this shit to special events. But to do that, I have to do this because I don't want you guys to see my porns. You know? You know how it is with your porns and how you keep your porns up while you're streaming. You don't want that. My special porns. I actually did see Monster Hunter porn this morning. It just showed up on my fucking timeline. It was graphic. Uh-oh. Oh, my little baby. My little baby. Because I follow a lot of artists, and somebody was like, check this out. It started?
Into everything.
Oh my god, what
today.
the fuck?
As you saw in the Direct yesterday, there is a dedicated Mario Kart World Direct that will give us the deep dive information in a couple of weeks. So stay tuned for that. But for right now, this is really just going to be a first look. And today we're going to be jumping into the Grand Prix and show you the new flow for how the Grand Prix works in this game. We're starting out on the character select screen, and I just wanted to highlight some of the cool animations that we're looking at.
It's so great. Got that little
Mario
dance
doing his
going.
little shimmy.
Yeah.
Luigi.
Mario's. Oh, yeah. They're not showing Luigi very much, huh?
Okay.
Make you nervous?
Again,
Make you nervous,
yes.
bitches?
Come on.
One of my favorites is Waluigi here. He looks like he's ready to
I
rumble.
love you.
Really does. He's ready to
All right.
go down.
Okay, so but for this here, we're gonna stick with Mario.
Yes.
We're gonna try and minimize distraction. Okay, cool. And we could see that we've got these fully formed vehicles now. We're no
Correct.
longer selecting individual kart parts like we were in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. We
Bro,
can
I
still
love
see
this
the
dog.
Details, so you can
Yep.
still get your stats. And we've got some really cool vehicles.
I love
One of
him.
my favorites here is Charging Truck.
Such a good one.
Yeah.
And the baby blooper.
and the baby blooper, yeah. For right now, I'm gonna roll with the standard cart.
Still great.
Nice. Classic.
Classic.
He's a
And
sweet guy.
we're gonna do the Mushroom Cup. You can see we've got 4 brand new courses here: Mario Brothers
Hello.
Circuit, Crown City, Whistle Stop Summit, DK Spaceport, and then on the map, you could see
Red
that these
Tooth,
courses are
being a
actually
massive
connected in the
downer,
physical
says
world.
everyone will
And we are
pick the
going to
meta
drive
car.
between
Got
them
it.
in the Grand Prix flow.
bro,
We'll show a little bit
Yeah.
more of that.
Everyone
later.
picked
So
the
let's do,
meta
Mushroom
parts.
Cup, and we're gonna go with
It makes no
100cc, take
fucking
it a little bit
difference.
slower so that we could take in more of the details.
Absolutely.
As we're playing.
Going on a
Absolutely.
little road trip.
Yeah. That's kind of the idea, you know. that
Totally.
All of this.
There's
is
no
in the world
difference.
All right, we're going to be starting.
Who's metagaming Mario Kart?
now. Yeah. So when you select
Nintendo
the cup, you get
boys.
the flyover of the courses that you're going to be racing on.
Guys, look.
Look at him.
Yeah.
Guys, look. I have a
Those parts.
baby.
I'm
guys,
already
look,
seeing
hey,
new ways to go.
I have a little
I
baby.
haven't done before.
The more you play these courses, the more details that you'll notice on the
Yeah.
periphery.
He's just a little
different
baby.
Routes and different things that you can do.
I love all the little details, the little signs.
All right.
First
Mario
race.
is ready.
Yeah. And we could see.
Mario's ready. Are you ready?
By the way, I didn't thank anybody for their donation, so I should
And
probably
Sam
do
is
that
ready here,
shit.
He's getting ready to start. You notice that there are
Boom.
24 racers as well.
Yeah, 24
Yeah,
racers
so
on the
many.
starting grid.
That's so many racists.
And if you think about Mario Kart as like a mathematical formula for potential chaos, increasing the number of racers to 24 is a very significant variable in increasing that chaos.
And that's what we need.
Yes,
we need
yes,
that chaos.
absolutely.
That's what makes
Gotta
it
get that
so
chaos.
good. You never know what's gonna happen.
All right, there we go.
Oh, nice. That was clutch.
Right into second
Nice.
place. All right. Oh,
That
oh,
coin,
oh.
yep.
Got a battle here, though.
DJ still ahead of me.
Oh, nice.
nice.
You got it.
Oh,
You got
I
it.
timed that well.
So lucky there. Both got some coins.
Oh, that's
Right. We still got so many more coins.
Look at all those
Oh.
coins.
yeah, that's a new item. That's a coin shell.
And one
Alright.
thing I want to say too is you'll note the way the bomb is behind Mario. It's actually being held there without Sam having to hold down a button.
Correct.
Oh,
So
that's
a
nice.
new thing
Yeah.
to this game, and it's very
Yeah, the track
helpful,
has to be
I would
wide,
say.
Robo
items
Tozek,
automatically
because
assume
like
that
24
defense,
racers.
You no longer have to hold the button down.
You're really holding on to this.
Oh, you
bomb.
see
Yeah.
DK grinding? Oh, they
I mean, it's
grinding.
smart.
Oh, see, nice.
Yes.
Oh, they wall
Okay.
riding.
That.
All right, yeah. A couple
Oh.
of new things there. A
Yes.
couple of new things there. So there was
Good.
a brief
Ooh.
rail ride into a wall ride.
Yeah, that was
And
awesome.
the blue shell missed you there, so you were.
I didn't
very-
even notice that. I was so focused on doing other things. So you'll notice the first time I took this lap, I took a slightly different route here. And now you can see my vehicle, you don't have those like gliders that you had in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Now your vehicle's
Those
got
little wings.
yes,
Yeah.
sprouts wings, which is really cool.
Yeah, and I also appreciate your defensive strategy here, Sam, of like hanging on to your item.
Emo
Yeah.
Red says something I don't see people talking about is the new items seem way stronger than before. It's probably because you're getting a 23-person train run on you if you're
And
first.
This is something that's new. You could see that I can build up boosts just like I could, just like you can when you're
Boom.
drifting. Yeah,
Oh,
I'll do
it's
that again.
satisfying. That's
Yeah,
so
it's really,
satisfying.
it's really fun to do. So if you think about like in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, you had those anti. Oh, see, and now it's raining.
You were quite ahead in first, but
Alphonse is
like-
best says, I know it's your job. Is there a price the Switch 2 could be for me not to pick it up day one?
Oh yeah,
It's
look
so
at that.
the
cool.
course is getting
Yep.
completely wet too. It's
No.
changing
Well, like-
the way it looks, so it's awesome.
Okay,
Oh,
I've
like
got a little bit of a
$10,000?
so I'll
Like,
finish
I-
with a little flourish.
Look at
Oh,
that.
look at you.
Boom.
Hey.
Good job.
Thank you.
Like,
thank
there's
you.
no
I'm proud of that.
actual
I'm
price it
happy
could
with the way that went.
actually
And Mario looks
be.
amazing with the crown on
Yeah.
top of the hat. We got two hats going on.
Well, that's this could be a very temporary state, so please no early congratulations.
Did I get the PS5 Pro? I did not.
So excited.
You know why I didn't? Because there's no exclusive
Alright,
PlayStation
next
5
race.
games that are
We'll get
coming
on
out
to the
for it
next
that are
race.
worth
And as
streaming.
you can see here, yeah, it's drawing our path to
There are
Crown City, and
definitely
that's because,
Nintendo
well,
games worth
look,
streaming.
We're starting the next course, but we're still here at Mario Brothers Circuit. And that's because we're not just going to automatically be transported to Crown City. We're going to drive there. These courses are connected.
Oh,
in
and
a
it's
world.
the drive from course to course is its own course.
I was too
That's all
busy.
right.
I
You'll
got
make
to
it up. You'll
yammer
make it up.
It's all good.
So now you can
As we
maybe.
drive by.
Oh.
Yeah, so we're on the road. Oh my
Oh my gosh, the Goomba.
Poor Goomba. We're on
That's
the road.
awesome.
You got
Head-on
that's okay.
collision.
You're good. You're good. As you can tell, there's a lot of obstacles in the course. There's a lot of different people you want to drive around. Just be careful. Ooh.
Yeah, there's a lot of traffic.
Like, is
here.
your starting
Yeah,
position at the
Goombas.
next course
And
determined by
So
your
you
arrival
start
time
to
at
get
the
idea
course?
That, like, you know, these sections in between the courses sort of blur the line of like what is a course. The whole world starts to feel like a course in Mario Kart World,
Which is amazing.
Yeah, it's so much fun.
Oh, you're gonna be able to get.
Yeah,
Oh.
nice, nice.
Get him.
Oh, I thought he was gonna
Oh,
turn
so
into
close.
it.
Wait, don't go first.
You know what though?
There's
I was
gonna
gonna say, yeah, that blue shell was coming though.
Oh, that was aimed at D. Okay.
Okay, we could see in the distance there. We're coming up on Crown City. You see that big tire over there.
They're just about to make it there.
Those frame drops, I believe,
Oh,
are
we're
from the
getting
stream,
long way.
actually.
Oh, you got a comfortable.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
going
Look at
not too
you.
comfortable. Not too comfortable.
comfortable.
All right, am I going to watch the
I
DMC
spoke to
anime
Aaron
later
Red
today or
Show.
save it
Coming
for...
after
Wait,
you. All right.
what? It's out now?
Sorry.
Did I had
You
I had
dodged
red
it.
on?
Yeah.
All right.
So as we're about to approach
Yeah, get those coins.
Crown
Yeah,
City
I want
here,
coins. I want coins. Where did that come
I have
from?
no idea where that
Don't
came
worry
from.
about it.
Be very careful. All right, things look
I'll have to talk to
good.
For
Paige.
that rail.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
take it.
Apparently it's
Yeah,
not the
more you
best.
play these
Hey, you know
courses,
what I
the more you
love?
start to realize these
You know what I
rails are
love,
all
Mech
over the
Slayer?
place, and they're different
When I
routes
when
and
I
different
love
paths
when I
that you
watch
can
a
take.
trailer for something,
Yeah,
and
it's
I go, I don't
very
know, I don't
beneficial.
feel a lot of faith in this. And Wooly's like,
Yeah, you're
no,
really
you're
nice to say
crazy.
that.
It looks
It's so
incredible.
great to see.
And then people have it come out and they're like,
you can see,
mm.
you can now do multiple tricks when you're in the air.
Awesome.
All right, that's good.
I'm behind.
Okay, here we
Got it.
go.
What if I put it on fast forward?
About to make our way.
There's people cheering in the sidelines there.
Making my way
You see all
downtown,
these banners
moving
are up,
fast,
TV,
and
stuff.
my feet are homebound. Bubba da bubba da
Why would you
bubba
go
da
in there?
bubba da
I
bubba
really-
da
I
bubba
really-
da bubba da
It's
bubba da
really-
bubba da
really
bubba
fun
da
to do.
bubba.
And it looks like all your competition's starting to catch up behind
Wait,
you.
why am I this behind?
Yeah, I was gonna
Not
say.
over yet. You still gotta hold that position.
Is
I was
this a
gonna say
real
this a little bit earlier
stream?
in Mario Kart 8.
Or is this a fake
Oh,
stream?
Let's try.
That
This
was-
game is not going to wait for me to speak.
No. Every time it happens, they're like, nope, nope. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Okay, hold on.
Oh.
You know, I'm just gonna leave it
Every
here.
time
I'm
it
gonna
happens,
leave
they're
it here.
like,
How about that?
nope, nope. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Can you-
Oh no!
Oh. Oh. I respect it. I respect it.
Guys, have you ever held a little dog in your hands
Hey.
and been and looked at
All
him?
right. You had some good
And he is
acceleration
like-
there.
Threatened by Bowser Jr.
If
there.
And
was
he is like, I am just a
3
little
seconds
baby.
Later, that would
I am
have
just a little
probably
kissy baby.
second place.
And then you go,
All right, so what are the overall standing? Okay, you're doing good here.
Yeah,
you gotta hold
Bowser
on.
Jr. was.
You
hot
have
on
cats?
the
Same thing.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, on to the next.
Same thing. They're the same. They are also little
That was
babies.
So
Mario
close.
looked
Yes,
really
but I have a Chihuahua Terrier, so it likes to bite me. Are they love bites,
So
or are they
next is
just bite
Whistle Stop
bites?
Summit, but of course, we're gonna drive there first.
Yeah, we're not just gonna transport ourselves there.
seeing some
Third race.
Mario
Remember
Sunshine
that
characters there.
rolling
Yeah.
start? Don't forget that boost, Sam. There
Your
you
cat's a
go,
bitch?
you got it.
Aw,
Thank
dog.
you.
Look at all the
gotcha.
toads.
So, like, we have like a rocking
Yes,
chair, or like a
diner.
whatever you call it,
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of diner, here we
Let's
go.
go.
Yes.
in the living room,
Let's go
and
down.
Elmo gets up
Yeah,
there
there we go.
because he likes it,
Alright,
it's comfy,
dash food.
and then the dog gets up there, and then they cuddle, and sometimes they
Between
kiss.
those, in between those cars.
And then-
Okay,
and then
so,
we're like,
what's one of the most fun things
"Ooh, the
about going on a road
babies."
trip is like trying all the different food.
It's
in
true.
That's
in
my
these
story.
different places that you visit. So I've got a burger here. It
There
gives
you
a
go.
boost, and it
Oh.
can transform you into a different outfit.
Yes.
Oh.
Go off that surfboard. Go off the surfboard. Oh, it's hard.
Oh.
It cursed me.
Oh. You can do it. You can do it.
Oh, you got it right.
Right?
No!
Oh, my goodness.
I
was
gave it
so
a little.
close.
Oh!
Oh, hey, it works out in the end.
You meant to do that.
Burger.
Yeah, we'll call that planned. That bank
Bank shot.
shot.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh, wow. Right back
Surprise,
on.
DK.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're transitioning into Whistle Stop Summit here.
Here we go.
I'm trying to go through my donuts because they didn't. They're
There
not
we
correctly.
Oh, okay. Nice.
I'll race here.
Right,
But
there's
Ordered.
some rails there.
Yeah.
Nice. There we go.
so because this is a rail station,
Oh.
there are a lot of rail
That-
riding opportunities.
and a
around
lot of
here.
There's
And a lot of-
canine spot
You're right.
monsters
Oh,
and their
4?
dicks.
Oh, ooh, close. All right. How many coins do you have? You have 10. All right, so you're looking pretty good there.
All right, you know what?
Yeah.
Master
Okay,
Key 420 Blunt Ninja subscribed
Nice. Oh, we
yesterday.
already have 2 items.
Says, as someone in a wheelchair, I don't want to play that
Yeah,
shit.
there you go.
Yeah,
There
He
you
was
go.
talking
I
about
like that.
legs.
This is really fun.
I watched out for that.
Drag and drive.
Oh,
no.
oh, that.
Oh.
Well, we're only in second.
Soupman sub. So to Callo Brody and people of the Red Panda.
Yeah,
Thank
we've
you.
got some time.
Okay,
We've
we're
got some
okay.
time.
Not soy
You
sub.
know, you've been very
I,
lucky.
for
I've
one,
seen a
welcome our
couple
new
red
Nintendo
shells now,
overlords
like,
again.
behind you, and it's not been able to catch up with you, so that's great. Oh,
The Nintendo presentation was
Okay.
pretty good.
Like, you got this, Sam.
He should use the feather, and it should turn him into an offensive
Yeah.
racist stereotype that would be outrageous for an Italian to wear.
Hey,
Oh, look at that.
hey.
Beautiful.
All right.
And then the guy presenting it should get
Hey, take
super
the lead
mad when
Okay,
anybody
you got
points
this.
it out.
Sorry, I'm like now the heart's pounding. I'm concentrating.
No
Good.
pressure, but all the pressure.
Got some healthy adrenaline going
Yeah,
on.
here we
Take a
go.
few more coins.
It'll help.
This is looking good.
Oh no, DK's in front of me though.
Oh.
Oh, does he do that in Odyssey? Oh, I forgot.
Look at you go. There we go. Oh!
Here
All
we
right.
go.
Did DK go flying?
I don't know what happened.
He
to
went
I
DK.
don't
with
know.
some other.
I don't know, but I like
Whatever
it.
happened, it was serendipitous.
Yeah. It was great.
Why would the feather give him the
Here we go.
cape? That doesn't make
Yes.
sense.
All
All
right.
right.
I'll take
Finishing
the
in style.
Riding the rail to victory.
Yes.
Setting off the good pace. I'm
The
liking
crying
this.
Native American
First person
a
first.
guy from that famous ad was actually an Italian guy.
Yeah,
And
you
so
can
you
see
go,
how
oh, that's
those
outrageous.
rails
But I say to
really
you,
change your path
It
through the
really
course.
does. Yeah.
You can do something
Italians.
different every time.
Yeah, it opens up so many possibilities.
That's
really
something,
does.
right?
All right.
And now we're
DK
driving to
Spaceport.
Spaceport. I love this.
I know. I am super
Yeah.
excited for this one.
Goodbye.
Yes.
Whistle Stop Summit. Final raid.
I love that.
Cooker the
Oh my
pizza.
goodness.
Baba the boopy.
All right. You got this. Perfect.
Yes.
Nice move.
Hey, Chatterbox kicked in a sub. Thanks,
Don't let
man.
him draft off of you.
I've said for years that since
Thank you.
Bloodborne, I want a Souls-like with a
Yeah,
One World
dropped
War
off.
era
Yeah,
technology.
nice.
Dustbloods isn't quite that, but it's getting there.
Oh.
Also, that intro eerily mirrors the Demon Souls guy showing up in the intro to Dark Souls 1. Might be a reference to the Bloodborne Hunter. Yeah, I remember you saying that yesterday, but yeah, I think you're right. Thank you. I read these yesterday. Apathier subbed to say Paige isn't here, so we got both Silksong and Bloodborne, just as prophecy said. It was pretty nuts that that's how that happened.
Yeah, DK.
DK wants the revenge.
Skittle Soul sub says this was the biggest Nintendo Direct. I hope this wasn't too ambitious and everything runs well. I mean, they're showing the games off, bro. They're showing those games off,
Oh.
which is
So you see
crazy.
how a
Go
comfortable
nuts.
lead can be removed from you instantly. Okay, so we're passing this sort of security.
You know what
gate
I
now,
think is
and
the
we're
best
getting
part
into
about this
DK
Grand Prix?
Right.
Wrong way there.
It's
Get
not
something
going
good.
from course to course,
All right, red shell.
and it's
saber.
not
pattern back
the
there.
races
The
themselves.
entire
It's
course.
that,
There we
like,
go.
all the way out there,
I'm
which is so
blinking
cool.
and I'm missing the start of the real races.
Oh.
Okay.
Dodge him.
Now then, yeah.
Well,
Back
that was
first.
great.
The
How
toads are
fortunate.
cheering you on, Sam. You got this.
Yeah.
Doing my best.
Here we go. Oh.
See if I can get a draft.
Yeah,
on
like
it.
a little bit
Close enough.
closer.
He
Oh,
missed
it's
the
because it's one super gigantic race.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
you got it.
Oh,
item. I've got another.
You gonna turn into it?
oh,
Yep.
that's yeah. There you
Oh,
go.
no.
Okay,
No,
it's
you
okay,
got it.
okay.
You got
You
it.
brought it back.
Yeah, you
Yep.
got it. You got it. I can see
That was
the
a
little.
good strategy. Like, just run into
Okay.
me.
So
Oh,
careful.
cool.
Run into me with my green shell.
Yeah, we can see. Robo
This is a cool
DK.
stage.
Yeah.
Preparing.
Yep.
What stage is this? It's Mario Kart, man. It's
So you
Donkey
got
Kong.
5 more laps to go. 4 now.
So this is.
Can you make that?
Can I do
Oh,
it? Yeah,
nice.
so you can-
Excellent.
you
Oh,
can
just
rail
dodge
right
all
up
that
here
shit.
And dodge these barrels.
Yeah, watch
Oh,
the barrels.
here it comes.
Oh,
You dodge
man.
that blue shell.
If I
No!
It's kind of good you ended up
That's
there,
a
though.
good strategy.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know.
You can pick up some coins and make up for what you lost.
Took it too tight.
Wow,
one
this is
here
a
was
cool
always
fucking
tricky, too,
stage,
just
dude.
Trying to dodge the barrels that come in and out.
Right.
Like,
I love these old school vibes. This is great.
yeah.
Yes.
You almost there. You got it.
If you have green shells or any
So
kind of shell,
Gyosa
aim
sub,
them
thank you,
properly,
appreciate it.
You can break the
So did
barrel,
Nintendo also sub. Thanks,
Nice.
guys.
which can be a good strategy.
Kai9 kicked in $15 to say many things, and I'm going to read them.
You got it. You got it. You got
They're
it.
good things to
I know,
hear
I'm not
and
even
say.
playing and my heart is going.
I was watching
I
Max
know.
point out that $80 Mario Kart, Nintendo
behind
seems
me.
to have abandoned standardized pricing.
Yeah, they just
Okay.
unleashed
So it
those.
occurred to me
They
that
were-
Nintendo already has made a
Yeah, I
solution
was gonna say,
Nice.
probably erase
to
off
this issue in
that.
Japan, the 2-for-1 $100 voucher
Ooh,
system.
see, there was
What
a-
is that?
You've dodged every red shell.
Kai, you're in the
That's
chat.
pretty
What
great.
is the
No,
2-for-1
not the blue
$100
shells.
voucher system?
Another one. Come on, right in the turn.
I know, and
right in the turn.
we're getting toward the end of the
Final
course
That's in the
lap.
EU too? What is it?
Oh!
You spent $100 for 2 games?
Oh, no.
too. Oh, that barrel took a turn. Okay,
Okay, you got this. You got this.
now it's getting
Is he
tense.
behind you?
Hit
Okay, he's
those
behind
jumps.
you.
Oh,
Okay,
really?
you're
Pass
back in
this.
first.
Is that
Oh
any
my
2 games?
goodness.
Well
Yes.
done.
Okay.
Well done.
Good job. Okay, I'm clapping now.
Thank you.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool.
Holy
That
cow.
was a nail
Whoa.
biter at the end there.
My heart is going crazy.
Kai also goes on to say,
Okay, hard earned.
I also
hard-earned
realize this is why
victory.
Nintendo has
Even at
emphasized you can
112,
share
that was a
digital games with
challenge.
friends now, because this is how
All right,
pricey they're going to be.
I will,
You're going to
I
have
will
friends
revel
asking you
in
if they
the
can borrow your
victory
copy of
let's see
DK or
this.
Pokemon from now
See
on.
this.
Yes.
Banana loading
Yes, they will.
screen. Look at that.
And also, did you see they confirmed tons of games are getting free patches. The way they've talked about old game upgrades is so
Mario
confusing.
Brothers Circuit.
Some upgrades are free, some are paid,
Fireworks.
some are paid upgrades, or
I
more or
love
less
that.
expensive. So here's how it's going to work. Ready?
Yeah, I
Go.
know.
I love
Where
I don't know any of this.
outfit.
I'm just telling you.
DK in second.
How you doing?
Games that
Caught on my
get
trail
significant
the whole time.
alterations
Yeah.
like Zelda or Mario Kart will, that have new content or new features, they will be paid upgrades.
Perfect. Well
Other
done.
games will just get performance
Now,
patches
heading
that will
off.
just be
Yeah.
better runnable games.
Merry way.
So now that we've seen,
Look at that
the
man's
new
incredible
flow for
hair. And
for
he's next to
Grand
this
Prix,
other man
let's
that
jump
does
into something a little different and
Yes.
does not.
try and relax ourselves.
Yeah.
After that,
Now we can breathe.
yeah.
Ah.
All right. So one of the new components of Mario Kart World is Tree Realm. Oh, man.
Why did you seal?
And so when
That
you,
man's
when
hair.
You, hit the plus button there, you can just automatically jump right into free roam, and here we are, just driving around in the world.
Oh, that map is
And
so
we can take another
good.
look.
Any way you
Where we
want.
just
Yeah.
were, yeah.
That's
You can
such a
take
good
another look at
map.
Some of the courses.
Which is off to our right.
Yeah. So as you can see over here, this is Mario Brothers Circuit, one of the course that we started on for the Mushroom Cup, and as you can see, like. There's no when you drive off course, Locky 2 doesn't come and pick you up like
Yes.
he does in the Grand Prix.
Yeah.
You can drive anywhere.
This
Anywhere
is
at all.
so
Lord,
awesome.
yeah.
And there's
Grab a
items there,
snack.
yeah.
Yeah,
there you
grab
You
a
can go to
little
the
bit of dash
diner,
food,
get
yeah.
yourself a milkshake.
Yeah.
Go to Yoshi.
Not really, but you know, theoretically.
Can
And I
Mario
could
do
take
a drive-by?
I could take a quick look at the map here, and you could see
Oh.
where it exists in the world and get an
Sweet
idea of some of the
baby.
other courses. And we could see over here is Crown City.
Kane,
and DJ
just because I didn't
Spaceport.
read it the first
We'll stay at
time,
Mario Brothers Circuit
don't
for a little
at
bit and
me
explore
to
a
say
little
it
bit
again.
more.
And you could drive there too if you want.
Yeah, and here you can get a little bit more practice on the course if you wanted to.
Guys, if you ran into me with and I was holding on to the
And let's-
boost,
let's
I would
drive
let you
around
hold
Yeah,
the
let's check it
caboose,
out.
There are other races
Oh.
around here.
and you
Hi,
could
friend.
squish on
There's
him.
Toad driving the car.
Yeah.
Koopa Troopa driving the other
Even
car.
you,
There
Apoc.
are so
Even though
many
you said something
details
mean as
in this
fuck
world
to me
that
yesterday.
you can start to
You were
get
like,
an
tag
idea
Paige
of
in so
when
we can get a
you
good
no longer
stream.
have the
And it
pressure
hurt my
of
feelings,
racing
and Paige
behind
laughed.
you.
Yeah.
And then I
yeah,
did do
absolutely.
that.
Like, there's
I
sections
did
up
tag
here
Paige
I
in so you could
discovered
get a
when I
good
was in
stream.
Pro mode
So I hope you
earlier
watched
on
her
Mario
stream and you
Brothers
liked it.
that there
'Cause it
were,
was good.
Some rails up in the top that I didn't know existed.
So you can basically create a strategy while you're here
Yeah.
for when you're in the race.
And
And
you
here's a new.
How's
Yeah,
Boost
and
around
this is
strangers?
new. When you're-
Honestly,
when you're
he's usually
racing,
pretty
on
terrified.
the water, your vehicle kind of transforms into this water.
It took the entire time that Punch Mom, Wooly, and Reggie were here for him to warm up to them.
The touches, yeah.
There's a lot of like branding and stuff in the world.
Like the
So
whole
you've got
time.
All these ads
Red
on the side of
shell.
the world. Yeah.
Luigi tires.
Okay, well let's get sorry. Let's
he's
let's
asleep.
go over to Crown City for a
All right.
moment
Show
and take a
something
look.
else.
Yeah, and you get another.
When will he
perspective.
go to
There's a-
Vancouver? He was
there's
here
a
for,
day and night cycle.
The Red Bull
When
Kumite.
you're in the
So we
world,
invited them
and
over
there
and
are
they
weather
stayed the night
systems
and we,
that
you know,
can
we,
affect the way
we
things
stayed up
look.
late
I
and
wanna look
ate
at the sky
s'mores,
All that rain.
basically.
Get a little bit off course here, so you can.
We
get an
didn't eat
idea
s'mores.
of
I don't think Wooly
what
would
it's
even
like
like
to
a s'more.
drive around in the
Oh,
world.
there's a new
We did play
I know.
fucking City of the
And you can-
Wharves,
you can
though.
run 'em over.
You can also even stop and hang out.
Yeah.
Like you could, yeah, you say hi to the Yoshi.
Hello.
And kill that Yoshi.
That's great.
All right. Well, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and find. a
Did the
video
ice
real
storm
quick
hit
so I can get
Montreal?
a
Dude,
full
I don't know.
Yeah.
And then we'll jump into photo.
How would I know that?
Here
Oh,
we
right
go.
here? Yeah.
There you
yeah.
go. That's the moment. Perfect.
All right. So let's
Look at that.
let's take a look at photo mode.
Excellent.
Adorable.
All right, and we'll I think we're gonna end things there for this segment.
Yes.
That looks great.
Mario
All right.
static.
Can I
So
explain the
everybody, once
Wharves
again,
bit? Yeah.
this was
So on
Mario Kart
Garou, Mark of the
World.
Wolves,
And
for
of
the
course,
SNK
don't
Neo
worry,
Geo,
we're gonna be
a
right
video game
back
you could
coming
buy,
up with Donkey Kong Bonanza.
the
So
carts were
stay tuned.
printed
We'll see you soon.
as Mark of the WORVES, the Mark of the Wharves. And I will not let them forget. I will not let them forget. Now the city, once marked, now full of wharves. Oh, hey, Silver Chariot says, Pat, some info and voucher. It's also North America. You check now if you have NSO sub. Said you can't use Switch 1 pre-orders, which they'll have a new one. It should be 110 to 120 for 2 Nintendo games of any price. So that is a really great deal, particularly for people who aren't like me and buy every single game the day of release. This dog is so happy and chill in my lap. I love him. I love him. You want to hold him? He is sweet. He is sweet, baby. I love him. Why is the Nintendo Music app playing public domain music? This is Redtooth, what the fuck? Explain. Oh, wet his socks. Oh, gross, dude. Pat, is the direct VOD going up? You mean it's up, man? I put it up last night. It's just part of a Monster Hunter part. What did they say? I was loving on Boos, and he just said, "Oh, I miss Zangief. Sorry." And I'm like, "What? Why are you trying to make me feel guilty for loving my dog after my old like?" Holy shit! Oh, okay. Hey, I need to... So now people are making me nervous that the VOD didn't go up. So let me check that. Did it get claimed? It might have gotten claimed. Paige's VOD went up. No, it's up. It's public. It's Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak Part 7 and the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct. It's right there. Went up last night. Emo Red, you have a point. There are people that can't be normal recently. What the hell, guys? Is this my piss break? Because I have my jar here for emergency. Oh, did they put up the schedule for tomorrow's also? Let's find out. I need to freestyle. I'm not gonna freestyle. I can't see it. Look at this dude.
Switch 2.
Look at this dude.
Sam. I'm here with K, BK, and DK because we are going to be looking at Donkey Kong Bonanza. I am so excited. An all-new 3D adventure with Donkey Kong.
Oh, no, I pulled a muscle in my leg. No.
Let's just jump right in.
I'm okay.
Yeah, we're gonna,
I'm okay.
Just start out right at the beginning of this section here.
This is pretty much the first thing you see when you start the game.
Yeah.
No, he's finally here. You've all been waiting so long.
I just love this look for DK. He looks amazing.
So important. All of his posing, yet so cute at the same time.
Yeah.
Aw.
So this is this first little section I want to spend a minute talking about some of
Pardon
the
me.
controls DK has in this game, because he's a lot more action-oriented in this game in a very hands-on way, as you might be seeing me. He punched through walls here.
Yeah.
forming the area around me here.
As you might imagine, one of the big sort of elements of DK is his strength.
Yeah.
And that's on full display here.
Yeah, that's the coolest thing about this game is almost everything around you is destructible. So
Well, and we just saw you rip up a chunk of the terrain too and use that to cause
This
more
is
havoc,
crazy.
So
yeah,
the possibilities
Red
are
Faction
endless
was right.
yeah, and you can pretty much just rip a chunk off of everything as I've just done here. So once you have a chunk,
Radioactive
you can,
banana
play around to your
chips.
heart's content.
Right, so here in this segment, we're really going to be looking at some of the first areas that you see in the game. And to kind of set up where we are and what we're doing here, some rumors have started to spread of this material sprouting up on this island, Ingot Isle, and it's called Banandium. And it forms as this gold, but also in these Banandium gems that you can see here that are shaped like bananas.
And apparently pretty tasty.
It must also be delicious because DK.
Yeah.
Bro,
DK
you're
must be
eating
eating-
radioactive
That's one of my other
banana.
things. We're getting a little bit more info about gold.
What the hell, dude?
And a little more about Banandium gold. Don't mix them up. Do not mix up gold and Banandium gold. One is edible, the other's not.
So we're talking to this prospector monkey over here, just kind of giving us a quick explanation of what we're doing here and why.
Potassium.
What else do we need to know then? We need to let's find more
Oh yeah,
bananas.
because bananas
Pretty
are
tasty.
radioactive.
Yeah, now that we're in an open area here, I want to show off a couple more of his moves. DK's got a roll.
That's true.
Roll is back. You can also do a roll and a jump.
Nice.
Those moves are back. You can also spin, which I like. Especially good with his little
With
headlamp
his
on there.
headlamp, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a disco party.
Yeah, it's like a little dance party. Oh, you know what? One other thing I want to show off really quick is how the chunks interact with each other. Sam, you want to talk about that for a minute?
Yeah. So he's just torn a chunk out of the ground there, but as you can see, it's sort of this soft material. And if you go into your throwing stance there, you can see that like as you start to target different
what?
things, it not only tells you what that material is, but
Bruh.
how strong it is and gives you a little bit of its properties. So if you want to throw that there, you can see that like what you picked up is like this like muddy soft chunk, right? So it
just
sort of
stuck
sticks
right
to
to
the
the
wall.
wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you go and pick up something a little harder, yeah, so if you grab a chunk out of the wall there, so now you've got something tough.
Oh. Hit that
You
sign
can
there.
destroy elements
Yeah, let me
of
try
the
that again.
terrain
Hang
as
on.
well
Take
with
two.
your
This is great.
So
dirty
yeah.
terrain.
So yeah,
Okay.
now you can actually break apart
Space
the
Pirates
wall
odd
when you throw
sub.
that stuff.
I'm disappointed that
Oh,
one of
and,
the best
one other
GameCube
thing about
games
Banandium
wasn't
gold
talked
I
about in the
like
new
a lot is,
GameCube
it's
port.
actually
Eternal
brilliant
Darkness.
energy. You know, it's enough to power DK, certainly.
Yeah,
However,
with
I'm
the
excited for the new
little
DMC
sparks coming out.
anime that is
When
aired
you
today and it's
throw
filled with
chunk-
good references.
It's highly
Yeah,
explosive.
I don't care so much about the
Anyway.
references.
Very
I would
fun to
rather
play
it just
with
be.
in
Yeah.
a controlled setting.
You know what?
You
Since
know,
I've already
good-
kind of made
good
a
to
bit in this
watch.
wall, I actually want to show off how many cool hidden things there are. Like there's this little hidden alcove back here. You would never know it's back here. It's just a surprise to find by destroying the environment around you.
This stuff is everywhere.
Yeah, we're gonna call this the chill out room for a second.
And you just saw BK slapping the ground. That's the hand slap move. It kind of allows you to pick up a lot of the dropped collectibles that are around you at once, so you don't have to run around collecting them individually, which is really nice. Because as you can see, there's lots of gold and stuff hiding in the walls that you can...
Yeah, we're picking up tiny chunks of Banandium gold. We're picking up Banandium chips.
Yeah, I don't know if I said this earlier, but the rumors have started to spread of this Banandium material appearing on Ingot Isle. So DK and these prospector monkeys have descended upon the isle to try and collect as much of this stuff as they can.
Banana.
Making friends here in the mines.
I feel like when I play
Yeah, I
this
love
on
those
stream,
monkeys.
It's cool to see these other guys out here.
I'm just
taking
gonna
their
start
claim, trying to
just
earn their
like I'm gonna
fortune,
be
and,
playing
DK's
it,
doing
and
the
then I'm just
same.
gonna go
He's more interested in
banana.
eating them than
Like
he
the
is
whole
anything
time.
else.
Banana.
Got some more stuff here.
Yeah.
Some more of Banandium
If
gold.
anything remains consistent about DK, it is his love for
Is
bananas.
it
Yeah,
just
one
me,
other
or is it
thing is that
hysterically
DK can't
funny
be
that
harmed
Nintendo made a
by any
GameCube
of
controller
these
for the
explosions.
Switch 2, but will never
Thank
put
goodness.
Melee
Gonna be
on
causing a
new
lot
Switch
of
Online?
tough
Oh, it's so
skins.
fucking funny, dude.
And we can also smash our way through these crystals here, pick up more of those Banandium
It's
chips.
so fucking funny.
Oh,
Like, if Nintendo could go to your
Game for our
house and
prize.
break your Melee disc in half and give you a Smash Ultimate card
He's
instead, they
really happy
would.
about it.
So is DK. Look at him.
I think his every face he makes in this game is fantastic.
So expressive.
Give me that radioactive shit.
Eat it up, bud. You deserve it.
Delicious.
So we're gonna keep working our way down here in this mine. DK is no stranger to mines, of course, but it's nice to see him doing it a little bit more full time. Oh yeah, you can also pick up chunks of varying size. Like everything kind of changes deforms in a different way. So let's see if I can actually cause some extra havoc here for a second with this extra long chunk of.
Look at that.
Oh, and some walls are a little tougher, so there's some handy devices here to help you through. I can't actually just punch down this thing, so a special dive punch is required to really kick this thing off.
I love
at
it. It's
all
so
of that.
satisfying,
Yeah.
right?
I want those. I want those.
Get it, get
Yeah,
it, get
there's
it.
the hand slap.
Right, yeah. So you can use the hand slap to kind of collect a lot of the gold that collects around you.
Right, and there are also some switches and things up ahead that interact with the hand slap, and you can cause the terrain to change in different ways.
Those geysers are so satisfying.
You know what's the satisfying
Also
geyser? My
affect
penis.
some things
Got
in the
him.
world around you.
Yes.
Got
which I think is cool.
him.
Like it just caused that vanadium.
Got
gold
him my
to appear there
penis.
out of nowhere.
Nailed it.
Ooh, another geyser.
Get it.
Good use of it. Yeah.
Yes.
My penis.
I cannot emphasize enough how satisfying it is to play this game. The jingle janglies are good. The smashing is good.
That's the
I
10
can't
a.m.
collect
content
gold
you
like
expect.
that.
Yeah, well, it's
Just
actually
collecting
7:30
gold.
Yeah.
content.
You're gonna be doing a lot of that.
Well, and there are so many, like we saw earlier, hidden passages and like rooms to discover through
Oh.
the walls. If you just basically punch anywhere in a wall, you can find something hidden there, and
The
it's really
radar.
satisfying.
Yeah. And speaking of hidden things.
Yeah, you can see how that hand slap also works as kind of a
Banana.
sonar system, and it was giving you the silhouette of a hidden Vanadian gem in there.
3 in a row. But DK,
So
having
Paige
some
and I were
good luck in this
talking.
mine.
This doesn't look
we're
like
gonna
it's
keep,
our
we're
Donkey
gonna wait for it.
Kong.
Let's see.
This might be like a new Donkey Kong Jr.
You surprised a monkey.
He's freaking out.
Okay, bud, relax.
Sorry, buddy.
Ooh, I see some chips back there. So let's see. I can't actually. This is too hard for me to smash through, but luckily the ground is not. The ground is rarely ever.
Oh,
Yeah, but the
cool.
environments are highly destructible. You could have gotten through here a different way.
Yeah, in fact, I'm gonna leave my way.
Right.
Yeah.
This game really encourages you to think outside the box.
Yeah, there's a lot of different ways to get to things.
Right.
Most of them involve smashing.
Oh yeah, they're updating the visual styles. Oh,
There's a
okay.
door. There was a gate there, and you just made your own door. That's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, we
So the
can see
babies decided to
outside.
start waking up at 7:30. This has changed our
Store is
lives
on the way.
significantly.
Everybody's gonna be okay.
But this baby,
Fine, right?
this baby always wakes up at the same time, which is whenever I get up, because she's just a little dog baby.
Yeah, here's another one of those devices that'll crack this wall
Pure
open for me.
destruction.
Ooh, look at all that.
Dude, I wanna
We see our first enemies in the game.
hug
here.
this dog so hard his head
Little
pops
fuzzy
off.
monsters came out of nowhere,
Not
so I'm
really,
gonna make
but
sure
like,
they
man, I
don't
want
get
to
any of
squeeze
my
him.
gold. Hold up here. Get out of it. It's mine.
I like these because they drop chunks that you can then use on all of their friends.
Yeah.
Is
Look
Caboose
at
ever
all
really
that. Oh my
awake? Oh,
gosh.
absolutely. He's awake constantly.
If you ever
When
need
we
a
come home,
catharsis, this is where
he
you
climbs
go.
up on the
Look at
highest
this.
point he can
Pretty much just
find
an
and starts
entire
waggling his whole butt, and sometimes he falls over.
Ooh, but I see
And
something
also
big
at
waiting
9
up there
a.m.
for me, so-
and 4
You're not gonna
p.m.
collect all this?
he starts getting very
I
aggro
mean, if it's shaped like a banana.
and starts going woof, 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 boof, boof, boof. Because
Oh, and
it's
you can
that
see Inga Isle
time
back
for.
there, so that's
That's
kind of
you
where
know.
we're starting out in this
Yeah.
adventure. This is where DK has come to find his edible fortune, so to speak. So yeah, we're just.
Is where DK has come to find his edibles? Bruh.
Oh no! Oh no!
Storm's picking up, DK.
Yeah, that must be the storm they were talking about. It seems like a pretty powerful storm.
Oh no, the bananas.
Yeah, those bananas being taken from us.
Banana.
Another consistent theme.
Yeah, so this is our first glimpse of the primary antagonist force actively stealing these bananas from DK. Oh, hang on, bud.
Banana.
Things never seem to go
Hanging
his
on
way.
by the seat of his pants.
Not anymore.
And there goes the seat of his pants. Oh, there he goes.
Oh no.
Our hero, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like he's getting caught up in this big storm here. And there goes Inga Isle.
I hesitate to call this a storm.
Oh
More of an unnatural
no.
disaster.
Right.
Yeah. Progress. We call it progress.
We call it plot development.
Oh no.
You okay, DK?
I'm sure he's fine.
Yeah, everything's
He's
great.
got a
Look,
thick skin.
there's a massive hole in the ground.
Yeah, don't worry, we'll cover that right up. Just put a rug over it. Definitely not getting our scary deposit.
Nope. That's one way to find a lot of bananas quickly, though, or lose a lot of bananas quickly, I guess.
It looks like we lost pretty much all of them all in one go here. We're gonna check on DK here, see if he's okay. You in there, bud?
Of course
There he is.
There he is.
This is a little
Oh, well,
more
that looks a
forever.
little bit more like
Still,
DK.
Great.
You know, he's all right. Oh, the animations are so good.
So I've been doing a lot of punching forward and punching down using the Y and B buttons. Now I'm going to do some punching upward to break my way out of this boulder.
Nice work.
Thank you very much. Oh, and then we're actually going to
Interesting.
keep punching upwards to smash these crystals above me.
3 buttons for punching.
I'm going to work my way out of this cave in here, see if we can't... Oh, hey guys. Good, I'm glad you're okay.
Yeah.
We're going to save some of our
You gotta
friends
check
here.
on your bud.
Yeah. Give him the old thumbs up.
Okay.
Take care of this guy right here.
Looks like we are pretty deep underground at this point.
Yeah, I'm sure. Oh, there you go. You're all right, bud.
Monkey.
Working our way out of here. Don't worry. I think DK's probably strong enough.
He's not strong enough.
Oh, good. Ingodile's just fine.
Oh, that's
Everybody's
weird.
okay.
It's got a, does it have a new hat on it? What was that?
Oh, and you have to eat the banana in order to get strong enough to punch
Oh, yeah, we got
stronger
pretty far down
things.
here.
We're deep under here.
Yeah. Oh, looks like stuff's still falling down after us.
Something is joining us.
Yeah.
Something screaming?
It's just a screaming rock. I'm sure it's perfectly normal.
Perfectly normal.
Yeah,
As
so-
normal as, you know, being pushed down into this hole. was.
Yeah, so we're going to explore this larger area here. One other thing I want to check right away is, you know, DK can climb on most surfaces in this game, so I'm sure we should be able to just climb our way right out of here. Fortunately-
quite.
Oh no, these rocks are too
Not
wet.
all.
Got these
I'm also
wet
gonna
rocks,
maybe if I
bro.
just get a little higher up. I can chunk jump by using a chunk of terrain to get higher up. Doesn't seem to be doing the trick.
Nope.
You know what? As long as we're down here, I'll show off another cool thing you can do with chunks. So while I have this chunk, I can actually turf surf on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And use it to get around. Yeah, these things start to whittle away over time. You can see the chunk is slowly
It's getting smaller, yeah.
smaller
Getting
and smaller.
smaller.
But I can speed up the Y button here and use this to zip around.
Man, that's
These areas
awesome.
A little faster.
And it's worth noting that the strength of the terrain that you use to turf surf depends, or it how long the chunk lasts is based
That's
on
right,
the
yeah.
strength of the terrain.
Good job, bud. I guess I'm
You started
only
Hi-Fi
my
Rush and you hate how
favorite
great it
area.
is. It's incredible, isn't it? It's absolutely
How are these guys doing?
bananas.
These guys doing okay. I'm a little more interested in this barrel cannon. It's come down with us.
Yeah.
It's good to see a barrel cannon again.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna blast our way up here. Try and make our way back up further to Baboom Town. See if everybody else is all right. But first, I'm gonna try and clear these thorns.
Oh.
Which clearly hurts DK.
Oh,
Instead, we're
oh
gonna pick
no,
up chunk.
monkey.
Sorry, buddy.
Clear out this area here,
It
so
hurt
you
the
can see.
monkey.
Yeah, chunks of terrain come in very handy, including eliminating hazards.
Well, and you can also turf surf on top of them too if you need to.
Yeah,
get
that's true.
across
Now, if I really
quickly.
wanted to, I could just turf surf on top of hazards like this using a chunk of terrain. As long as I'm watching to make sure that it doesn't whittle
It
away
doesn't-
right over time. You can also do
Banana.
that. Easily knock out things around you. Pick it back up.
Yeah, you lost a little bit of health when you punched those vines.
Yeah, luckily those apples.
Yeah, you got some apples and you restored it.
We're gonna take this other barrel cannon here, blast our way back up.
Man, what the fuck is
Need some
DK
more
made
friends.
out of,
Wanna
dude?
check out on this guy. How you doing, bud?
Sure did.
Banana beryllium? Potassium.
So this is
banana.
our introduction to a new kind of hazard here, voided terrain.
Yeah, go up there and
I
try
don't
and
think
whack
you can
it.
smash
As you
that
can
shit,
see,
dude. That looks
is
like
not
alien
smashable.
purple shit.
which is quite annoying for DK, as most of us have been.
You gotta appreciate, though, the work ethic of these monkeys.
I like it.
Like,
They're
look
gonna
at this
keep at
one
it.
with the pickaxe.
Never mind that it's impossible.
He
He's
can't
gonna
make a dent, but he's gonna keep trying.
Gonna
See,
keep trying.
this voided terrain seems to be coming from this device over here. So if I just smash this, that might take care of it. Unfortunately, this thing looks pretty well protected itself. Can't seem to smash it, can't seem to make a dent. No matter how hard I
What
hit.
Switch 2 game am I looking forward to the
Close to
most?
where that thing fell down.
Yeah, you're right. I think it fell down over here, so we're gonna
Xenoblade
see
2 with the performance
that
patch.
screaming laugh about.
Everyone seems curious, but not brave enough to go check it out themselves.
Luckily, DK is here. DK
They
knows.
wouldn't get anything done if not for DK.
Alternatively, depending on if you want to call it a Switch 2 game, Silk Song.
Just gonna see.
Keep trying, buddy. You can do it.
One more big fall.
There we go.
Good job, DK.
Oh my god, it's a Scrimblow. It's a lovable Scrunko. That is a lovable Scrunko. It's never been more scrunk than now.
That's a fast rock. Okay, DK, it's okay.
Well, that was a rough beginning.
Don't need to tell me twice. That's prompt. I'm going to go follow that talking rock and see what's up.
A little suspicion about a giant Kong that has ripped you out of the ground is maybe warranted.
Yeah.
Maybe
Well,
warranted.
I mean, you saw his face.
I take care of more of these guys. In fact, ooh,
I would have run away too.
pick up one of these. See if I can. Oh. Here. You know, I'm going to take out this last guy.
Zara Requiem says, I wish I liked Hollow Knight so I could join the Silk Song hype, but I can never get past the first hour of the game because it's so fucking boring. You, my friend, have no
Unfortunately, we
patience.
also scared this talking rock, so.
And you may, in fact, be resistant
Come on,
to
DK, use that
vibes,
entire brain of yours.
because
Forgot
one of the
about
things
this
about
thing.
the beginning of Hollow
Using his
Knight
brain
is that it has incredible vibes
Why not both?
Yeah.
as you learn how to play it. It's somber, the music is excellent, the handcrafted animation looks beautiful.
I think it's working.
Like it's not like a super exciting
Now it's a dancing rock.
thing, right?
The
It's
cutest
just like,
dancing rock
yeah,
you've
man,
ever
I got
seen.
Oh, buddy.
You could call it that.
The stinky dog. Oh no. Oh. I love him. I love you. Does Hollow Knight not have any moments? Hollow Knight definitely has some
Didn't ask for a
moments.
sidekick.
Falling into I don't know what to call it, the shit nest
Like
on the
this
left side of the
Odd Rock
map
coming with
is
you
like
whether
a
you like it or
massive
not.
Yeah,
moment.
Welcome aboard, Odd Rock. Yeah, so now we
Deep
can use the
nest.
power of
Oh
Odd
my
Rock's
god.
voice,
Yeah, no, the
which
fuck nest.
is pretty handy. Yeah, we calmed it down by making music with it. We whistled for it. So as we know, music is very important in the world of DK. And here, another example of that. Now, Odd Rock and I together can actually make music together and create a path to guide us where we're supposed to go next. So that's one easy way to keep track of where you're supposed to be going as you are punching literally
Right.
everything around you.
Yeah, especially
deforming
if
things.
you are deep in the terrain, making your own pathways.
Yeah.
This will bring you back out.
Yeah, there we go. Just gonna work our way back.
They
up here.
probably
I actually wanna.
invented this thing after
All the gold.
playtesters would just dig into the hole in the
Smashing
rock,
everything.
and then they would just get super, super,
Just gonna
super
work our way
lost.
Back up here. Hi,
Gene
guys.
wrote up a hands-on about Switch 2. Yeah, it's really
Now,
funny.
as prompted,
I was
Odd
talking
Rock
to
just had
Gene
a
like,
suggestion here that I liked a lot. So we're gonna
a month
make
ago.
music here in front of this thing.
and
Which
we were
actually
both
frees
like,
it up.
all we want to
There's your
know,
budget.
Thank goodness.
all we want to know is how Switch 1 games perform.
And
Because
now
we
that
want
that
to play
thing's
like
out of the way,
Xenoblade.
the
Like
void
that
terrain's
was the
finally
whole
taken care of,
conversation.
so
So we can ride in the barrel.
Get to
Yeah.
the barrel cannon.
That's just one example.
Because, like,
of how,
are there
you
going to be
and
new
Rock
Nintendo
work
games that are
together
incredible?
versus
Yeah,
making
absolutely. We
progress.
already know that.
Look at it running along.
That's not a
Together,
question.
yeah.
The question is, hey, man, is Xenoblade 2 going to work
so
better?
We still need to check on that Boomtown, though. So
Yeah,
we'll
let's
make sure
go
everybody else is okay. See if those fellow miners of ours are all right. Check out Baboomtown. There's a lot of stuff here to do. There's a lot of fun stuff waiting for us up here. So, of course, I
Just
think
start
that's where
over,
we're gonna end
Halftone
the segment
Tony.
for today.
Just start over.
Sorry, everybody at home. Yeah, we do have another segment coming up in just a little bit here. We're going to show off a little bit more of DK Bonanza in a later area. But that is the
Do you
end
think
of
Silk
this,
Song will release
introduction
this
segment.
year?
That's where we're gonna stop
I
for now.
think
All right. Thank you so much.
if Silk
DK.
Song doesn't
DK,
release
that
this
was
year,
Donkey Kong Bonanza. Next up, we're going to be taking a look at Metroid Prime 4.
they
Beyond
have
Nintendo
set
Switch
themselves
2
up
edition.
to
stay tuned.
be
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
torn from their office and eaten by a random crowd. They're filled with cherries after all, so they must be delicious. What if I hold up this baby like this? What if I hold up on him and I hug on him and he always hug on me? Oh. He's just a baby. He smells nice. I washed him the other day. Not stinky. I call him my stinky baby just for fun, but he not stinky. He smells great. Gungeon 2 got you hyped? Glass Muffin? I'm so excited for Gungeon. Is Silk Song the last This Is Never Coming Out game left? Yes. Is his breath not stinky? Oh yeah, his breath sucks. His breath is disgusting. Makes me really happy that the dog, like, because he had a really rough life up until he got rescued. So, like, it makes me really happy that, like, he gets hugs all day and he lives in a nice warm house and he has chairs that he likes to sit in and he has many blankets and he has a kitty cat and a baby to play with. God, you're just horrible. Oh my God. Oh my God, you're horrible. Ew. Ew. You're gross. You're gross. Ew. Okay. Oh. Okay, back you go. Back you go. I'm gonna text Paige that the Devil May Cry anime came out today. And she's gonna respond with fuck. Let's see what her response is. Oh, the stream chat is fucked up? Let's find out. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. They're not gonna drop the price, guys. In fact, they might increase the price. I think that the new reality of video games costing lots of money, I would recommend to some people that meth is cheap and so are unattractive prostitutes. You know, that's homegrown right there. Neither last 60 hours? Meth can. But you gotta get good meth. You can make a lot of money being a lot lizard at a truck stop. Yeah, man. You know, new Donkey Kong's pretty rough, but you know what else is pretty rough? Jimbo, the truck driver's need for ass. You know? Why is his name Jimbo? I thought it'd be funny. I thought it'd be funny to say Jimbo. I just think Jimbo's a fun name. Do you think a Nintendo fanboy will go after Trump if we made Switch 2 games $100? The Switch 2 games are going to be $100. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people very upset. I wonder if it's going to affect the Canadian election. Probably not. We're having an election, by the way. You guys probably didn't even know about that. It's Bankman versus Millhouse. Ligma says Canadians not having specific election dates is wild. So that we do. You have to have an election 4 years after the last one. But if you feel like it, you can just have an early election. You know. Top Tiramisu says we need that. So I've spoken to Americans about their desire to have a election cycle that can be sped up. And I'm well aware of your desire to do that right now. However, I am nearly 40 years old. And let me tell you, y'all would not be able to handle it. You would be in a constant state of permanent election season if you could speed that shit up. No, I don't mean like your like campaign for 4 years shit. I mean like you would be having elections literally every 2 months. You would the new guy would get in with a 51% margin. And the other guys would be like, oh, and then the other guy would get in with a 51% margin. And it would be a fucking.
For those that are just tuning in, this
Marvel
is
says
Treehouse
Pat is
Live
old. He
from
remembers when
Tennessee.
pure ownage was
My
a
name is
fucking
Teresa,
thing.
and I'm
Boom!
here with
Headshot.
Demetrius and Dutch.
FPS Doug was
And
my
we're
favorite
here
character.
To show a little game called Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
That's right.
This is a first-person adventure game starring. Our
America
favorite
is the land
protagonist,
of the sore
Samus.
losers.
She
Absolutely.
is a very famous bounty hunter. For those of you that don't know, but I'm gonna throw it away to Demetrius to lead us through this.
No, you got that. So we're gonna go ahead and just jump right into the beginning. So it is the Cosmic Gear 20X. No, I'm not gonna
It's story time.
Oh, it's not because he was bald.
Story
He just
short,
had good
we're starting at the
energy.
beginning here. What you're going to see
Come on.
is that this is a research facility for the Galactic Federation. It's being attacked.
They're gonna say Nintendo Switch 2
by
version every
space
time.
pirates.
Absolutely.
And Samus is going to be answering their call, and this is what's pretty much going to be.
I'm like so sure that we're playing as Metroid Prime.
Silex, who we haven't seen a whole lot of. We saw him in Metroid
I'm
Prime
so
Hunters.
sure we're playing as
I'm not
Metroid
quite sure
Prime.
what the bad blood here is about between Silex and the Galactic Federation.
That's why she has psychic powers.
Doesn't like him, nor does not like Samus. So
Yeah, he's got a deep
figure
grudge
what's up
for
with that.
Samus.
So getting to that, here's the first cut scene. So I won't talk too much over this. I'll let people kind of enjoy it. I can feel the table rumbling. I really love one of those ships, though.
That is a beautiful ship.
And then Samus shows up, and she's so ballin'.
There's a big battle.
And then she's like,
happening
"No,
right now.
Metroid, you
Samus
can't." And Metroid's like, "No, we have to save
Yeah.
the city." And then they're like, then
join
they
in on
kiss.
it.
And then it gets added to the woke games list.
Samus's contribution to the air fry.
There's a lot of action going on the ground.
Looking good for the
That
Galactic
guy.
Federation here.
Somebody in the chat just posting the word Lebanese just cracks me up every time.
They need some help.
Because I like when I was in Montreal, I knew tons of Lebanese folk. And just seeing it used as like
Samus
shorthand for
rescue. Woo!
lesbian is so fucking
Okay,
funny.
We're about to get to gameplay here in just a moment. I love this scene so much. All right, let me get ready. Here we go.
Hot Mafia says girls kissing is woke now. Fuck this fucking stupid world. Actually, it's not.
See this
The
area
woke,
pretty
the
familiar
woke
from,
detector basically
first
says,
trailer that we showed for Metroid Prime 4.
if you
but now we're
are
gonna
a
see
straight
little
guy,
bit more.
does it make your dick hard? If the answer is yes, it's not woke.
Outside, but now we're about to go right behind the
Unless
visor.
it's boys kissing, then you have to
And
just
away we
mash
go.
it down.
So I'm gonna kind of play a little slower so everybody can kind of
Mash it
just
down really
take it all
hard
in, but I see a space
and
bar right
pretend
here, so I'm
that you're not
gonna
about to nut in your pants.
not let that stand.
We can see that classic Metroid Prime gameplay where you've got, it's first person, you've got your reticle in the middle there, you can use that to lock on to enemies there.
Yeah, I'm still not gonna try to take any hits though. Oh, what you doing still? Oh.
You want to
Alright,
see them
so
use
now
the
we're gonna
mouse
go ahead and
controls?
do
Don't
this. So
worry,
one
they'll
thing
use the
people
mouse
should know,
controls.
Right now, I'm playing with a split Joy-Con 2 style, so I have a Joy-Con 2 in my left hand and my right hand. And I'm gonna change that up a little bit further we get into this.
But also you're playing in a mode called Quality Mode, which is in 4K, 60 FPS.
Correct.
So for anybody that
This
is
looks like
watching
fucking
the
Doom,
stream,
man.
We are streaming at 4K. If you have a 4K TV, you will be able to see all the visuals in its very glorious, pristine, pretty graphics.
Samus, you made it. Command needs you to secure a sensitive artifact. Uploading coordinates now.
So right now there is a sensitive artifact that the Galactic Federation.
Dude, I love that they're like, oh, Samus, oh, sick, we're good, we're good, we're not worried about it anymore. Nice.
And make sure that the space pirates don't take it. All right.
Sorry,
here's the
Holly
area
Days.
map acquired.
Sorry about all that shit.
Gonna go ahead and open it up. So here's my current position, and I want to make it all the way here.
To that big dome area.
Yeah. To secure
Will she talk?
the
I hope not.
artifact. Move around, you'll see it's going to be right here, and then if I go down, I am right here.
I think
So
it's.
make
I
my
think
way
Metroid lives in an incredibly
That's one of the cool things
strange
about this.
place
It's got that, again,
where,
classic,
like,
Metroid Prime gameplay where you've got your map and it's kind of in 3D.
where
you
I'm
can
sitting
rotate
here
it,
going,
because
God, I
the
hope the woman
navigation
doesn't
and
talk.
exploration's a big,
For women.
big theme in this game and in the series.
Also different visors. So I
It
just
was
switched to
terrible
my
when she
visor
opened her
that can
mouth.
scan this
That was a
door here
that was a
to
disaster.
access, and a little bit additional information.
It's pretty important too, just like learning more about the lore of this world. So scanning is very important. It's been in the Metroid Prime series as well. So.
Oh, does she speak in Dread? I completely forget.
Additional backstory, lore.
I literally
also
forget.
Gameplay tips and even access to certain areas. All right. Ooh. Try to protect.
She speaks Chozo? Oh, that's
Some
great.
of the people here, but they're getting attacked too much. All right, so I'm gonna play a little faster here.
I love threading that fucking line. Yeah, no, it's great.
Yeah.
You can get a little additional.
It's
here,
great.
space
It's
pirate,
great.
you can see
It's great.
classic,
It's great.
All right, and now they're gonna go away.
They're pretty ruthless. So one of them came out.
You gotta have a long career of good vibes in on the internet for you to be like sitting here watching the Metroid stream and being like, man,
Okay, things are looking.
I hate
good.
it when women talk.
This door here.
There's some environmental stuff that you could also choose to break too. You never know what's in the containers.
All right.
I hate
here's
it.
our first
Oh,
major obstacle. So,
darn.
of course, I can enter into Morph Ball. I can go under. small
Yeah, they're using
objects,
regular controls so far.
or large objects.
Waka waka.
I'm going to take tracks. I'm gonna
Hey.
make my way through here. Engage in this big fight.
You're cashing in all the goodwill for this one joke? Nah, I'm good. Don't worry about it.
Okay, so coming up next here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to. this is
It's
gonna be
fine because you
big
have a good
battle
relationship
after
with your
this.
wife and
I'm
not a
actually
deadbeat
going
dad.
to
Why would I be my
switch
wife's deadbeat
from
dad?
The controls I was just doing, I'm going to switch to mouse controls by putting the.
But that doesn't.
right
No, that's not what you
Joy-Con
said. That I'm an idiot.
here on the surface, and I'm gonna actually start playing like that.
So you can see Demetrius is locking on to the enemies with
Uh.
the ZL button. But then at
I
the
don't
same
understand
time,
why
he's
anyone
using
would be a
that,
deadbeat dad, because your
right
baby
Joy-Con
is your
to
baby,
kind of fine-tune his
and you love
aiming.
your
You know, like
baby,
maybe the enemies are a little,
and you want to
maybe have
protect
lead 'em a
your
little
baby
bit, so
from
you have to
everything in
lean
the
a little bit to
world
one side
because
or
your
the other.
baby is your
And I'm
little
missing
guy,
all
your
those.
little girl,
A little bit of nerves.
right?
Oh, come on. There we go.
But it's really cool though that you're able to
And you
very
brought them into the
seamlessly
world, and you're like, oh, this is my little
between
baby.
doing dual
I gotta
Joy-Cons
protect
and then
them,
Yeah,
mouse
you see how
control, so you
quickly I can turn to side to side.
and also
Now, if
kiss
I
on
take
them
my hand
and
just
and
picked
poke
it
their
up
belly.
off the surface, I'm actually now back to playing. In the
Like, I
normal split.
genuinely don't know.
And then
Like,
once again,
so I'm
put my
now
hand
at the
back down on
point
surface,
where
you see that little reticule pop up. You can see
I'm
how
just like,
fast I
oh,
turn.
deadbeats
tiny
are
one in the
like,
middle.
So I'll keep playing like this.
they are
Yeah, so you can just switch that on the fly.
genuinely
All you have to do to
incapable
activate the mouse controls is just put
of
the mouse,
what I
you
would
know, put the
believe
Joy-Con
to
too
be
flat on a
one of the
surface.
single
Yeah.
most fundamental
This guy, I
human
think he's pretty
experiences,
low on health, so it'll tell me
which is
my
an inherent desire to
Turn
love and
70%.
protect their children.
Yeah, finish them off. All right.
Like,
Sorry, buddy.
subhuman
Alright,
is
Well,
not
that's
strong
what
enough
too
of
with
a
the
word
scanning
because
is that,
it's like
you know, some scans you
sub-animal.
need to do to advance in the story. or
Like, they're
activate certain
barely even
mechanisms.
alive.
But you can kind of decide how deep you want to go.
Like,
into
even
the
like
lore
not
and,
even
like,
from a
figuring out
social
all the
perspective.
explanations
Like,
of
it's
every-
from a
every
fucking
element that you see in the game.
biological or
This space is getting
in
Oh,
group
yeah, they're
space pilot.
coming in real
like
fast.
genetic
Blow the
perspective.
floor here.
Like, they're just
Make my
worthless
way to
people.
them as fast as possible. Go past that room. Okay, there we go.
So there's the scientist moving back there with the artifact.
The artifact back there.
Yeah.
Mr. Pylon, every
Fight.
time I see
Coming up
somebody
is
say
the
the joke about going out for smokes,
Energy tank gonna require
I
that.
think about Hunter x Hunter,
Looks good.
a story about a
You see that
young
at the
boy
top of
whose
the screen,
father
the
went out for
99
cigarettes and never
that's
returned.
Samus's health, so,
And that
adding
young
another
boy
energy tank
earnestly
adds an
grew up
additional
going,
set of 99
I gotta
will
find out
energy
why
units.
cigarettes are so incredible.
That's a good point.
Oh man,
So,
they are! They're
looking
amazing!
at the screen right now, at the top left, we'll have the tracking meter for all of the enemies. On the top right, you'll have the mini map.
And then, like, the
On the
ending
bottom
of the
right, you
anime
have
is
your
gone and his
missiles,
dad
the
hanging out
total
talking about how
that
much
you
they
can
both
hold is
love
at the bottom,
cigarettes.
the total that you have in your inventory is at the top. And then on the bottom left is all of your weapons. And right now, all we have are missiles.
So here we're just identifying some unknown materials. If I go over here, I can
It's great.
Scan this, scan that.
Scan everything. dude.
Yeah. So to the
Everything.
left is the artifact. That's what you're seeing here. It's marked. Okay. And we can even just scan.
Did you know that if you go to the
here.
dark continent, they
Oh,
have
Lord.
fucking
I know.
unfiltered
Everything.
I know, there's so much.
super
I could
cigarettes?
even say,
It's
oh,
true.
Let's not scan the door yet. Let's scan these guys. Let's get a little bit of additional information about the Galactic Federation troopers. So we got that. All right. So here's another good example of how the control methods work. So right now I'm going to switch back to the normal split styles you see here in my hands. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch to the visor. I'm going to scan this door. And this is a Federation lock-on gate. So it uses a lock-on ability that's a little bit special here. So what I'm going to do is switch back to my combat visor, hold ZL to lock on. And now I can use the right thumbstick or a little bit of motion sensor here, and I can kind of aim. And you see it's a little slow here. That's one way to do it. And now I'm going to try switching over to the mouse controls here.
Wow,
And
you
do
can
the
just
same thing with
flippity
this
flappity
door.
on
So
that.
while Dee's doing that, just wanted to mention again, for those of you that are just tuning in, we are streaming in 4K. So we are playing the game in quality mode, which supports 4K to 60 frames per second.
Correct.
There will be
I have
another,
noticed that the Switch 2
mode,
Joy-Cons
which is
are
called
Wooly's ideal
performance mode,
first-person
which
shooter
will run at
controller.
120
Now we will wait
frames
as
per
Wooly
second at
refuses to
1080p.
use them in this
So you
manner
can kind of choose for yourself if you want to focus
for
on resolution and that
a
image
reason
quality
that will be
or
incomprehensible
like
to
the high
everyone.
frame rate.
Smooth, buttery friend.
Yeah.
All right, so here's our first boss, Avarax. And you're going to see something that is going to be unique that we haven't really seen before.
Oh my god.
Watch
I've
out,
never
it's
seen a Metroid.
Oh.
But unlike normally a Metroid, normally defeating an enemy right there on spot, this one is actually fusing or combining with this enemy, powering it up.
That is interesting. I don't think we've
Oh.
seen before or it's fusing with other beings.
So it's fascinating.
I think you got your work cut out for you here to me.
Yeah.
I know, no pressure, all the
Just
pressure.
grew a 4-pack.
All right, so I'm going to lock on a little bit here, just get my bearings.
That's gross.
So what we're seeing here is there's going to be a couple of weak spots. Ow.
Shoot the weak spots.
No, I'm not gonna let him shoot this. I want to destroy the weak
Oh
points.
my goodness.
There's gonna be multiple. Oh, you just want to throw them at me, don't you?
So the weak points are
love
those
you.
little
Can I
green
give you more
areas,
kisses?
but the Abrax can shield it with his arms,
Yeah,
but
it goes in like a
can
box.
also put this kind of yellow shield over those areas as well, so you
Squish
have to
him.
bide your time before you're able to shoot it.
It kind of shifts from one to the other. Like
So
he's
I don't
never
know
got
if this is
all
good
of
for the
those
baby's
weak
development, but
points
get
exposed.
this.
Oh,
So we're in the process of teaching the baby his chores,
You can dodge them, but it's
right? So
better
when
to
we
shoot
finish
them
reading the
just to
baby a
get some
book,
health back and
we go, "Hey,
sword.
Gowron, you got to put your book
Or
on the
even
shelf." And
missile
he goes, "Ah,"
replenishment
and he puts the
would also
book
be
on the shelf.
handy.
Or when
But
we
as
change
you
him
can
into
see,
his
like,
clothes
you
and
have to
we put his
get the angle
jammies on the
right, 'cause
floor,
shooting
then we go,
missiles, you
"Okay,
can see
Gowron,
the
put your
deflective
jammies in the
missiles, like,
laundry,"
going off.
and he picks them up and waddles over and puts them into the laundry
Now it's gonna
machine.
open up,
right?
main weak spot here.
But
I'm not
other
gonna try to get as many
times,
shots off.
I'm like, "Hey, Gowron, you want some milk?"
Now with
He's
that-
like,
oh, I
"Yeah."
thought I dodged.
Get him in the
And then,
belly.
okay, give the
Like
doggy
you
a
did
hug.
it,
And he goes,
Demetrius
and he
used
walks
to
up to
dodge
the
that
dog and he
attack,
goes,
is the
"Mwah."
scraping one, where if you're,
And I go,
if
"Okay,
you're
let's go
locked
get your
on,
milk. Say
you push
please."
the
And he
jump
goes,
button twice, you
"Pa."
can kinda strafe to one
And then I
side or
hand
the
it to him. He
other
goes, "Say thank
laterally to
you." And he
avoid
goes,
some of those
"D."
attacks.
There we go.
D. I go,
Or
"Okay, here
can
you go,
get real
bud."
up close. I don't know if you want to attempt that.
No, it'll try to grab me, so I'm trying not to do that. All right, so
I'm trying to have him pet a dog,
shots
the
here.
kid, the
No,
kiss
no,
on
no,
the
no,
cat and
I
dog
mean,
as
see
much
the
as
Abrax's
possible.
health bar there at the top too, so making some progress, but he's got a lot of.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's a
health
pretty
here.
beefy boy.
Yeah, I gotta be very careful here. Oh, really? You're gonna block that
Oh,
one? I was
does he
just about
speak
to shoot it.
words?
Are you serious,
Oh, yeah.
Abrax? Come on. Now.
Absolutely. The words are a little fucky sometimes, right? So sometimes,
No.
Oh,
like he tries to say a word and it comes out like shit, right?
That was
Like
close.
THs are
No.
quite
he
quite
just wanted a
difficult.
hug.
No hugs for you.
Um,
There you go. Well, good lock on.
but like
Really putting up that shield. A
like
lot.
one of the funny things is that
There you go.
one of the funny things is that
This, ready for it. Shot. That. Missile.
oh, it's going away. It's going now. Oh shit.
Oh, wave
I've lost
shield
it.
now.
Do that again. This time I was prepared for it. That's gonna go up. Nope.
Ooh, there.
And go right
Nice.
under.
Oh yeah.
we're doing
So
good, we're
we
doing
went.
good,
He
good.
had a when he was littler.
Good. Absorb that.
He had the no
Now we have
phase.
4 weeks.
Where he would just go no to everything, to every single thing you could ever say to him. He would go no, like yay, but no,
Oh, man.
right?
Getting a little too close.
Now,
A little too close. No, like
we're
that.
in the yes phase,
It's coming at you.
in which he says yes to everything, no matter what the question is.
No, you don't. Oh.
So like Wooly was like,
You really get the kitchen sink at this game.
Yeah.
Wooly
Double
asked my
jump,
baby,
missiles.
"Do you think
Throw
the
in
proletariat
everything.
should rise up to
You
enact
can
political
walk on these two if
change?"
you want,
And he looked at
but
Wooly and
I
went,
find
"Yeah."
But you're not able to target or lock on to Abrax's point. So there is that challenge. Oh, break free. Nice.
Right.
Jump over.
And it's
Center.
super funny
Get him,
because
get him.
like
There's one. Looking good.
you ask the
Good.
baby a question,
No, no, no.
Oh,
and
another
9
one.
times
Yeah,
out of
he
10,
really wants
Yeah,
to
he
give you
really
a hug.
does.
the baby will answer you yes in a way like you're stupid.
Every time I do that.
Like Paige will be like, "Now Gowron, do you want some milk?" And he goes, "Yeah."
It's taking like a boxer stance there.
Yeah.
One more weakness spot. I'm shooting at it. There we go. Okay, I was
Like
Nice.
sarcastic.
All right.
Oh, is this?
Yeah.
is the
Like,
finisher?
"Oh, dumb mama."
Spot.
What do you
Obviously.
think? Okay, bottom through. 5 missiles. Looking
You
good.
got
Getting there, getting there.
Dodge, fire.
Where's my
looking
little
good.
baby dog?
Jump up. That charge.
Yeah, kinda like a
shot,
Valley Girl, yeah.
Fire. Oh, miss. Missile.
Oh,
There we go.
hey, you did it. It's tough.
That was
That's a
more
tough one, though.
graphically
Yeah.
violent than I would have
You really
expected.
have to gauge where to aim, and you can see it was all about kind of finely tuned aiming there, which is a lot of fun.
Halo player named
Artifact
John
safe?
subbed. South of Midnight
There's
releases
man.
early in an hour. Are you
There's
serious?
Silex. You know,
Yeah.
He has 2 Metroid with him, which is also very curious.
Yeah. I'm sure we'll find out more about this.
I can't believe they brought this
interesting
dude back from
alliance.
Metroid Prime Hunters. That's so fucking awesome, dude.
You can see the battles going
Is
on
Prime
back
3
and
worth
forth.
playing? Absolutely.
Ooh, straight for the artifact.
You best not miss. We come up for Samus. So you can see the artifact now was hit, and it caused it to react to that. very peculiar way. And that, folks,
I'm gonna.
Where
quick
we'll
look.
end
I'm
it.
gonna look at Steam.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to give you a sneak
South
peek.
of
We don't want to ruin the full
midnight.
surprise,
Not at
but
all.
It's
hope
the.
that gave you a small taste
It's
of what
coming
to
out
look
in an
for when
hour,
Metroid Prime 4
apparently.
Beyond
Yeah.
comes out. Well, thanks so much,
Premium
guys,
edition.
for
4 days ahead of
enjoying
release.
all this
What does the
and
premium
talking it
edition
through,
get me?
and hope you guys had fun watching that. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. Up next is Mario Kart World.
Documentary, art book, soundtrack. No confirmed launch date for Prime 4. Dude, it's June 5th, dude. Oh. You get yourself a gross little baby that you can make squishy kiss noises on. Oh, I love him. They never confirm. It's not a launch game? Really? I thought it was a June 5th game. What? Huh. They removed the Yakuzis from Game Pass? Oh, bummer. That's a bummer, man. So somebody said that early access is an idiot tax. It's also a streamer tax, right? Because like I could just like be like, well, I'm playing it for early access, bro. Agumon says there's a 0% chance Silksong will be on Game Pass. I believe there's an exclusive deal specifically for Microsoft and Silksong in Game Pass. I believe it is a 100% possibility. No. A Mech Slayer, not early access like an EA game. Early access as in you buy the game's deluxe edition and you get to play it 4 days early. I did not see the new Marvel Rivals trailer. I fell off Rivals when I started playing Monster Hunter. I'm becoming violently resistant to FOMO. Like I'm becoming, I don't know what happened. I think it was Wilds, where the existence of FOMO is causing me to just drop an entire game entirely. Because like Marvel Rivals became this thing where I had to play constantly in order to keep up with the pass and twerking Venom and shit. Like when I go back to 14, like one of the things they're doing now is they're gonna make old PvP rewards purchasable with like tokens or whatever the fuck. I'm like, that's great. As of this patch, can you get those fur coats that you could get out of PvP rewards? Because those things were awesome. Not yet? Oh. I love this fucking song. So I don't know. Is Ape Hawk here? Cause I put up my new stream schedule, which includes doing this thing until 11 a.m., then doing the podcast, and then doing Split Fiction with Paige. And people were like, "You stop it! You can't do it!" And I'm like, "I'm fucked. Shut up! Shut up! I can do it. It's easy. Easy to do." Does Marvel Rivals have FOMO? It does. It's not as much as some other things, but there's very consistent seasonal events that have unique rewards. And battle passes, you get to keep them forever, but you have to re-earn them every season. Yeah, let's take a look at something. What is on the Treehouse stream today? I can't. I want the schedule. Like, what else do we got? Wario 64, of course. Silly me. Why would I ever go to a website when I should just watch Wario 64? Quiet you. Give me a second. Dragon Drive, the Nintendos, and Welcome Tour. Okay.
Explain
So
how
after
we
this,
set up this match.
I'm going to call it a night, a day.
Earlier today, we saw a little bit of Grand Prix, and now we're going to check out Knockout Tour. This is a brand new mode where you're going to have 24 drivers competing
just
in
the
this
Zelda
transcontinental
re-releases
rally where
and
only
whatnot.
one can win at the very end.
A blue wizard kicked into sub. Thanks, blue wizard. Hey, Pat. Always enjoy catching you live. Just listen to your CSB where you brought up how MMOs are more fun when you're catching up, and it really made a lot of sense to me. I started 14 when Shadowbringers dropped and just finished Endwalker. It's been great doing it at a chilled pace. I can have fun with friends on my own. Having once been a hard WoW, a hard WoW endgame player. That's a weird way to say that.
Yeah. With the left stick, I can also
Be able to articulate something I had thought for a while. Thanks for the laughs. No problem.
An item and use the ZL, I can kind of do a little horn animation here.
Oh my god, it's the coin purse.
But since I'm the host, I'm going to go ahead and get us started now. And we will be playing, again, like I said, Knockout Tour. We've dialed it up. We're going to be 150cc this time. And we've also turned up calm difficulty to hard if you think we're up for it.
You gotta ramp it up a little bit for Corey and BK. These are no amateurs here.
You guys are pretty good at this. I want to see a challenge.
I'll take the vote of confidence. We'll see what happens.
Yes.
That's one of the things I love about this mode. This is my favorite addition here is every single match I've played of this is different because there's so much variation, so much possible things that can
go ahead and go over to
We're going to go to Golden Rally?
All right. Nope.
Oh, what's it gonna be?
Where are we going?
Yeah, which one is it? Which one is it gonna be?
All right, we're gonna go to the ice.
Ice Valley.
Ice Flower.
Okay.
All right, so as Corey had mentioned, Knockout Tour is 24 players. We have 2 human players. Everything else will be comms. But as the mode mentions, you'll be knocking players out at each checkpoint. But what's really fascinating about this mode is that all of these
have a good one, Suck,
are interconnected. So you're going to go from one to the other. And so right now we're in segment 1. So all these players will need to place at 20th or better to make it to the next segment.
Okay.
You can see the checkered flag in the lower right. That indicates which segment you're on.
Cool.
So we got Corey on 6th, 5th place?
Right, just took out side stepper.
Staying close to the front here early on. But that could change pretty fast anyway.
Yeah.
Oh no, coin purse.
Oh, I just got crushed by Birdo.
All these penguins coming at you too. It's like a luge.
I know, they're
Just
in
don't be
their,
last, bro.
natural habitat here.
Just don't be last.
Yeah, I don't, on the right-hand side too, you see that top-down map letting you know, like, just kind of where you're at in your current segment. So we're about 3/4 of the way through our first segment, and since we only need to be 20th or better to move on.
Trackle64 asks, why are people who make games not gamers? So that's a fascinating question off the bat, but
like that.
what is causing you to ask that on the stream?
Lightning strikes always catch with a surprise.
What, they're not fighting for first and second?
There's sort of this like rainbow border. That means I'm getting close to the cutoff checkpoint, but because I'm roughly 9th, I've made it.
We're both very safe.
We both get to continue racing.
So the next conditions now for this segment is you have to place at 16th or better to make it to the next segment.
They are advertising a game and don't appear good at it.
Everybody wants the crown.
You know that, like...
Hold on to this crown for just a minute.
I don't... Yeah.
We're still in icy territory.
I mean, they're second and fourth.
I have to get revenge on Birdo.
Yeah, prioritize revenge at all
We've got
times.
a rivalry going
now.
Yeah, as we all know, the most heated rivalry is coin toss.
And also, regardless of your desire to engage in a hobby, there's like a wide variety of skill level.
Snowboarding in this one.
And as somebody who streams constantly, streaming and talking is dramatically different than just playing.
No, you don't have to do that. That's fine.
Like the long and short of it, Trackles, is like, I would like to see you have an interesting conversation or show something off while running laps in Mario Kart.
Behind me. Everything's fine.
Like I play games all day personally and professionally or whatever the fuck you want to call it. And I'll never beat, Daigo at a fighting game. But like, I play a lot of different stuff. I would challenge anyone who makes that kind of comment to play me in almost anything, but you have to talk the whole time. And if you stop talking, you instantly lose.
All right, so we're now in the
And I
third
think that you would
segment,
find that
so
that's
the stakes are
extraordinarily
getting higher.
difficult.
You're now having to place at 12th or better.
Extraordinarily difficult.
Keep it going, keep it going.
It's a different skill entirely. But also, like, listen, if I didn't play games on stream and I was working a regular job, at an office, I'm a dad now. The only time that I would have to play games outside of that would be like after the baby's gone to bed or before the baby wakes up in the morning. As a result, I would not play competitive games. I would play like RPGs primarily. And my skill level in anything competitive or action-based would dramatically decrease very quickly. The usual type of thing that I see from people who go, how come they're not better at games, in many cases, not like the Cuphead freak, that guy, Dean Takahashi, I think it is, because he is a journalist, and so you're like, what the fuck are you doing? Is that a lot of people have more going on in their lives than video games.
Oh, that's going to make visibility a little difficult
So,
for BK.
Oh no!
Like, and the nature of your question, like necessitates like an inversion of the question back at you on a personal level. And it's like, well, Trackles, what do you have going on in your life aside from going to work and playing video games?
We're in the next segment.
Let me enjoy one last story.
Yeah, no.
Do you have a child? Do you go out with your friends regularly? Do you have a dog or a cat to take care of?
Thank you.
Do you have a non-video game hobby? Do you do yard work? Do you go hang out with your wife on a date? Do you go down to the Costco or the IKEA to check out furniture to decorate your house?
This fourth one, they're having to place at 8th.
Do you go for walks in the park?
You guys are doing pretty good so far.
Do you work out?
Taken out by the other players.
Yeah, you're both kind of out of the pack right now, but no, that's not a.
Do you sleep in a big bed with your wife?
We're looking
That's
at
right.
the little mini map on the right side of the screen. You can see they're catching up.
Yeah, and I'm still top 100 in Armored Core 6 PvP. All right,
That's all
Elon.
these toads and sedans.
All right.
They're just on their morning commute. They have no
Sunday
idea
drivers.
what's going on.
And now they're throwing bullet bills at you. Fireballs.
It's just typical road traffic in the mushroom.
It's very busy.
And also, my other favorite part of this is complaining about how people play games on a game that isn't out yet.
Is really helpful.
Opens you up to like, okay, let's
Alright,
see you
fifth
fucking crush it
segment. So
on Mario
now you're
Kart.
needing to place at 4th or better. That's
Starts getting
pretty
real easy.
challenging. Yep.
Let's see it.
I think I see you right up there, weaving in
No,
and
you don't.
out.
No, you don't. No, you don't. You're fine. Mind your business, Corey.
Yeah.
I'm loving
The only
air
reason
bosses
I'm spending
because
so
it
much
is
time on this
very
question is like I'm
optimal for the
watching this
season as
footage
we're
and these
going into
people are
spring.
like having a completely normal
That's true.
race
All right.
that is
You can't just clip
above
that car. You can see
average
it's not an
in skill
automatic
level.
countdown. If you touch the cars, you know, you might get knocked up a little bit. You might go up on 2 wheels.
Also,
You
yes,
might
they're
kinda
first and
stumble
second.
and flip around. But sometimes, even when you crash, you can maintain a little bit of your momentum. Oh, that's a nice move.
Like one of the things that happens if you've been to a convention and played a fighting game against me,
Better item here.
you will know
Give me some offensive
that
firepower.
one of the things that I do if I'm standing next to you at a
Nice dodge
cabinet
there, BK.
Thank you.
is I will
Don't
talk your
recommend
ear
running
off the whole match.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, yeah.
And I know for a fact that fucks with people
You've had that
a
around for
lot
long
less than
time
it
here,
fucks
BK.
with
Is that
me.
kind of heavy?
It's a big,
you said that.
big responsibility. Oh no. Oh no.
I'll take it.
Sorry, it fucks with people a lot more than it fucks with me.
But it looks so good. Oh no.
Wow, Corey.
It's all right.
Ruthless.
That's not cheating,
We're
man.
into the final segment now.
Want it
That's
back,
real.
Corey. Give it back, Corey.
All right.
I mean, you
Corey.
can't deny that coin coffer looks pretty amazing. This crown.
You know what? It does kind of make the coin coffer having the crown on his head there.
I mean, it's in
I
the
can hear
name,
Wooly saying,
so-
"Please shut the fuck
got a lot
up,"
of
while he
blame.
whips Blanca combos. No, what Wooly does is
And all
he
the tricks.
he locks me out.
Oh no! Oh, somebody cut across the grass.
wow.
He closes his ears.
Now I have a rival.
So now the rules are simple.
Oh,
In this
no.
last segment, you just got to aim for first. So let's see who.
Ooh, look out, heads up.
Oh
Fine.
no, Corey.
He puts on the cone of silence.
I still got my
Not
super
good.
horn.
It fell down there too. Oh no!
Oh,
I'm just holding on to my super horn over
Or
here.
strategically sandbagging it to avoid that spiny shape.
I want to say I totally did that right now. Yeah,
Corey, I
I
appreciate
wish.
you broadcasting what you have equipped right now. It's going to help me out a lot.
Oh,
oh
okay.
boy.
Okay, he's starting to close the
Does
gap
Wooly still
here.
get salty when losing to you on fighting games? I mean, he hasn't lost in a while.
We do our best
BK's
here.
sitting at 15 coins. He's got
He
the
has
coin
not lost in a
disadvantage.
while,
you probably
so I don't
want
know.
A few
Corey's got a
more,
full 20.
just to build up your
More
speed a
coin.
little.
Hey.
More coin.
Ah,
You know what?
nicely
Well
done,
raced, Corey.
Corey.
Well raced.
You
So
lost
we
in
were
Virtual
playing
Fighter?
here
Yeah,
with
but
what,
he'd be
two
an insane
humans.
person
We
to
were
get
playing
salty
against
at me
22
beating him in a
CPU.
Virtual
Of
Fighter.
course, you can play Knockout Tour online as well, so everyone would be a human player. But it is nice.
Is
going up
talking
against
during
some
matches
cards
a
on
symptom of
TV.
streaming?
Yeah.
No.
Only imagine that chaos.
Talking
though,
during
like
matches is a
24
symptom of not being able to
players
shut the fuck up.
throwing items at each other.
Yeah, I think we got pretty lucky given the item distribution on this one.
I
It's
have a
much more
disease.
chaotic
It's
depending
called
on
not
what,
being able to
some of
shut the
CPUs
fuck up.
Get equipped with what some of the other human players get equipped
Oh
with.
yeah,
Right.
be fun. Cool. Well, that's all we have for this segment. But
fucking dying
don't
here.
go anywhere. Stay tuned. Up next is Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour.
You know what? That sounds like a great time for me to call it. That sounds like a great time for me to call it a day. Oh. So I want to thank you guys for coming out. We will be doing the tomorrow stream also because it might have a Bloodborne or a Silk Song. How you doing, bud? You hungry? You hungry? Oh, he's hungry. God, he's so ugly. You're ugly. Hey, check this out. Whoa. His head's not even like, oh no. Ugh. Your eyes are gross. You have gross baby eyes. Are you streaming tonight with Paige? Yes. Yes, I am. And I'm also going out in a minute to run errands. And then I'm doing the podcast. So We're doing a lot. All right. I will see you guys on the podcast in a couple hours. Bye-bye.